What's going on, everybody? This is Ricardo, and today we are actually going to be checking out a game called RoboCraft. It is free on the Steam network. It's pretty interesting. I really like it. I played it a bunch last night with my brother, and here in a minute you'll actually be able to see some play footage with my brother and I playing the game. So let me just go ahead and log in here. Now, the game is kind of like, I don't know, if you put the gummy ships from Kingdom Hearts mixed with first-person shooters, and that's what you get. So it's kind of I guess, a play on like World of Tanks or World of Battleships or whatever, one of them other games. But this game does it very well. It does have like a leveling system and a tier system, which you unlock various technology for your ship, and then you can build it as such. So, once we get in here, this is one of my ships. This is one I've been playing recently. It doesn't look like much. I am level 12. Now, levels increase the amount of CPU power that you have. Now, right now, there's something in the way, but here in some of the next footage, go ahead and look at the top left. You'll be able to see how much CPU power you actually have. Now, each part on here, like every block you see here, actually has like a percentage, like 2 or 5 or whatever it is, and things go, cost more and more CPU. So obviously these reflector shields here, they cost a certain amount. Each weapon costs a certain amount. Every block, every tire, that kind of thing. Alright, so let's just go ahead and go into the tech tree. Alright, so obviously right there in the middle, you can see that's where you start, and you have nothing unlocked. And you start out with a ship that they give you, and it's a tier 1 ship. Now, like the first couple of rings all the way around this cost tier 1. If you look up here at this star, see where it says a 3 right up here. Alright, that if you're using a tier 1 ship, you get tier 1 tokens, and then you buy more things with the tier 1 tokens. And then once you have most of this and you build a new ship, it eventually become a tier 2 with the more better stuff you have on it. Then you get tier 2 tokens, and then you can buy tier 2 stuff, so forth and so on. Okay, now obviously once you unlock this, you come over here to the cube depot, where you actually buy with currency, the RP here. That's the in-game currency that you get by playing battles, and the better you do in a particular battle dictates how much tokens and money, the RP, that you actually get. The blue, the GC here, the Galaxy coins, I think they're called, that is something that you could buy with real money. I think it's like $5 for like 4,500. So it's not too bad, and it tends to go a long way. And that's used for various things. You can either buy blocks with it, or you can buy, you can go back to the tech tree here and buy like the Uber points. So if you have like a leftover of tier 1, you can transform them into like Uber points or something, and they can be used on any tier. Obviously you got your battles, got your garage. You have 3 different garages when you first start, and you can unlock more with the real coins. Social, obviously you can have friends. You can make parties and queue up together for the fights, and that's pretty cool. But anyway, this is like where all your parts are stored once you actually own them, and this is where you can actually build your ship. Okay, go ahead and go to this. Alright, so at the very bottom you can see a bar going across. You see the tier 1, tier 2, 3, all the way up to TX1. Directly above that, there's a white bar. Now, every block you put down will increase that white bar. Now, that tells you, as you're building, how close you are to upgrading the ship to the next tier. So as you can see, I'm like 2 1/4 or something, 2 1/2 almost. And yeah, so if I continue to buy more guns, if I bought like a 3rd gun for this and mounted it up here or something, okay, it will potentially have, push me closer to 4. Okay, And this is any friends that you have, whether they are online or not, will show you their battle score. Because every once in a while, when you go into your battle, you will be ranked. See, if you look at the top in the middle, ranked battles start in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Once that counts down, if you, I don't know, get lucky and you try to do a battle during that time, you can get into a ranked battle, which plays out just like a normal battle, obviously, other than just it's ranked. Now, obviously, my brother's doing much better than I am. That's primarily because he was a sniper and I was a tank, so I kept on dying all the time. And he was getting some nice kills and things, so that increases your battle score. Alright, now let's just go ahead and go into the Cube Depot. We're going to go to hardware just so I can show you this just a tad. And right now I'm using rail cannon, so let's just go ahead and buy a second one, or a third one rather, because I already own two. Alright, so there we go. Now we are going to go back into the build here, and I have one more rail cannon. The top left corner tells you actually how many you have in stock. Now, another thing of note, you can only have one type of weapon on your ship at a time, so you cannot have machine guns and rail guns at the same time. Okay, so as you can see, look, I try to put there, see how it's red and the other guns are red? That means there's a conflict of overlapping guns. So, like, obviously, one gun, when it rotates, would hit this one, so can't do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back into here. Let's find that has our highest amount of armor. Plop that up there. So we're going to try to move it up one to see if that works. Does it work? No, it doesn't, because it overlaps with them other guns still. So let's just go ahead and get one more. This should be plenty by this point. I'm pretty sure of that. And I'm probably wrong. Oh, nope, see, there you go. Boom. So there you go. I have a third sniper rifle, so to speak, on this particular gun. Or this ship, rather. Now, the only problem with these is your guns can be shot off. So, like, if I had... That's why some of the deflector shields are right here. Because they can absorb some incoming damage. And the same thing up front here, so maybe protect those. So maybe if I can get, like, maybe buy, like, one more of these, I can maybe plop it down here in the back, like right here, and protect the back of this gun at least. So anyway, with that being said, go ahead and continue watching and enjoy some of the gameplay action that I play with my brother here in a little bit, and see what we could do, and hopefully I don't die and, you know, look like an idiot. So anyway, with that being said, enjoy the rest of the video.